everyone, and hello to all the pageant fans all over the world, the universe rather, and to my new subscribers and returning viewers. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while and I missed each of you. Thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel, even though hindi ako masyadong nakakapag-film lately because of my busy schedule at work. But I really appreciate each of you still subscribing, still watching my previous videos. And for today's episode, it's really Miss Universe season. Miss Universe fever is really on. And I'm so excited about this year's edition of Miss Universe because you cannot really determine who will win the title of Miss Universe, unlike last year. Pre-arrival pa lang, we knew for a fact that it will be Katrina Gray who will win the title of Miss Universe 2018. So for this edition of Miss Universe, we can assume and we can actually predict, but you know, we cannot really be confident enough to say who will really win the title of Miss Universe 2019. Lahat sila is pare-parehas ng kalibre. Merong konting aangat when it comes to their sexy bodies. Meron namang aangat pagdating sa rampahan. And for sure, meron ding aangat for question and answer portion and even sa closed-door interview. So, I am not sure if they will follow or if they will actually do the same format like what they did last year. I'm actually pertaining to the speech portion wherein they will be wherein they will determine who will be part of the top 10 semi-finalists after that speech portion. And if you will ask me, gusto ko na meron pa rin speech portion para mas exciting ang laban. Okay, so since Miss Universe season is finally on, it came to a point that I have to share with you guys my top 15 semi-finalists, including the wild card. Although, may mga nabasa ko sa some pageant page na mawawala na ang wild card. What they will actually do is to replace it with the Africa region. So we have Europe, Americas, Asia Pacific region in Africa. So if everyone on a wild card, for me it's okay, as long as the girls who will be part of the top 20 semi-finalists will be the deserving one. But I guess instead of dividing the region of Asia Pacific and the Africas, I think mas magandang ginawa nila is dinivide nila ang Americas continents, because sobrang daming masasayang na delegates or candidates sa Americas region. So yeah, that is just actually my personal opinion about this matter. So let's start with the Americas. I'll be sharing you guys my top 5 delegates or candidates for the Americas continents or American region. Okay, so I'll be starting with Miss USA, Chesley Christ. I can actually say that if this girl will be part of the top 5 semi-finalists, I can say that she's really a big threat to everyone. This girl will definitely give us a show. I mean, I'm not really a fan of her body type or physique, but then again, I'm pretty sure that she will give us a real show, especially when it comes to question and answer portion during the top 5 semi-finalists. Next on my list is Venezuela, Salya, Alvino. Venezuela is really back in the game, one of the strongest candidates to beat in this year's edition of Miss Universe 2019. We cannot deny the fact that she has a beautiful body to die for, plus her walk. Oh, okay, well, when it comes to passerella, let's give it all to Venezuela. When it comes to that passerella, her passerella walk is very powerful for me, and it's not even a surprise actually. Third on my list will be Colombia, Gabriela Tafour. If Gabriela Tafour will win Miss Universe 2019, it's no longer a surprise for me. And I also want this girl to win Miss Universe. This woman is really a goddess. What I can only say is that when it comes to to her overall, overall styling, face, body, etc. Perfection. And she's really a true definition of beauty. Fourth on my list, I have to include here Brazil, Julia Horta. Well, Julia Horta is actually one of the most followed beauty queen on Instagram. I can say that this woman will surely be in the top 15 semi-finalist. Her strength will definitely, her charming persona plus her, her beautiful body. I have to include on my top 5 or on my 5th place will be Argentina, Mariana Varela. Well, she's a Miss Universe prototype after all, just like Venezuela. I just want to include her because I see potential in her. I'm not just so sure how she will perform or outperform everyone during the preliminary competition, but these are my top 5 semi-finalists for the Americas. I have USA, Venezuela, Colombia, Brazil, and Argentina. Let's now move on to Europe continent. Well, number 1 on my list is Albania. Cindy Marina, it's not even a conversation why I'm putting this girl on my top 5 semi-finalists under the Europe continents. And you know what I mean. Having that sexy body, gorgeous face, beautiful, such like a Barbie doll. Second on my list will be Denmark, Katja Stockholm. I cannot say a lot of things about Miss Denmark. All I can say is that she, she's really beautiful and a possible top 15 from the Europe region. Next on my list will be France, Malve Koki. Well, this girl has a chance, not a higher chance, but a chance to be included in the top 15 semi-finalists. She just needs to be consistent with her looks because sometimes, for me, nagmumukha siyang matanda. Hindi siya nagmumukhang fresh. So just be careful with her looks and let's see how she will perform during the preliminary competition. Fourth on my list will be Germany, Miriam Rodert. She's definitely an upgrade from last year's representative, so I'm putting her on my top 15 semi-finalists from the Europe region. Next is Poland, Olga Bulawa. Again, for me, since this girl is an upgrade from last year's representative, I'm also putting her on my top 15 semi-finalists as part of the Europe continents or Europe region. It's really hard to choose, especially from the Europe, because not every girl is actually a Miss Universe prototype based only on these pictures or based on the uploaded pictures by Miss Universe organization. Last but definitely not the least will be the Africa, Asia, and the Pacific region. This is actually in no particular order. So I have to mention Indonesia on my list. Frederica Paul, 22 years old, young and fresh looking. I like her because she never disappointed me when it comes to, when it comes to her styling. Her style is actually always on point, so good job, Indonesia. I have to include Vietnam on my list. Her name is Mia Hong. If this girl is, as competitive as their last year's representative, I can say that Vietnam might also be part of the top 10 semi-finalists. Third on my list, Sawadika, Thailand, Pauline Sudadruin. Definitely the girl to beat in Asia. If Pauline wins the title of Miss Universe, it will not be a surprise for me. I've been following her journey since Miss Earth, and she needs to improve more on her walk. Definitely, that's the number one, opportunity of Pauline. And she also needs to prove to anyone that Earth is, really too small for her, and she belongs to the universe. Pauline Suda again needs to perfect her walk and her aura, because sometimes, she looks so manly, when she's trying to project a certain aura or aura. So fourth on my list, Vartika Singh, India. Okay, well, how do I start this? I just want to be honest with you guys that before, based on my previous reviews, I can say that I did not include, I didn't see India is actually coming as strong as, you know, as just like this. Upon checking her Instagram and checking some videos during the registration in Atlanta, Georgia, I have to be honest that I have to put India on my top 15 semi-finalists. And I also think that it's time to see India joining the top 15 semi-finalists this year. So I'm putting her on my top 5 in Asia Pacific region. So from a self-proclaimed Grand Slam beauty pageant to Miss Universe, we'll see how Vartika Singh will perform in Miss Universe. And last but definitely not the least, Philippines Gazini Ganados. I am not really confident and sure that she will, you know, ace her closed-door interview, but I'm putting Gazini Ganados on my top 5 semi-finalists in Africa, Asia, and the Pacific region. For the reason that I know Gazini will really work hard and will really give us a show, especially during the preliminary competition. Her walk, her aura is not even a conversation. I know for a fact that she will really slay the preliminary competition, and I wish her good luck. If ever Gazini Ganados will be part of the top 15 semi-finalists, it will be easy for us Filipinos to expect her to be part of the top 5 semi-finalists. So that'll be my top 15 semi-finalists from the Americas, Europe, and also from the Africa, Asia, and the Pacific region. And for my wild card, I have to include here Mexico. I also have Aruba, Puerto Rico, Bangladesh actually will be a dark horse for me. And I also have Jamaica. So that'll be all for today's episode here in my channel. I hope that you guys enjoyed this quick pageant review, sharing you guys my top 15 semi-finalists plus the wild card. And if ever wild card will no longer be part of the, you know, top 20 semi-finalists, if they will really include Africa region, then it will also be fine with me. But then again, comment down below what you think about this episode and my top 15 semi-finalists plus the wild card. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and always remember to stay kind, because you can never go wrong with kindness. I love you all, and I miss everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.